What's up, YouTube? This is your big bro, King Jabez. Back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on IG at the King Jabez. And for those who want to talk to me one-on-one, I do offer consultations. Whatever you decide to do, it will be greatly appreciated. Ladies, men, let's work. Today's video is entitled, Suddenly, a lot of high-ranking people, men and women, they kind of all want to be a part of your life right now. I think I said they want a piece of your life right now. And so what do I mean by that? It has been my experience when you have momentum, motion, when it's clear to everyone in your world, whether they be your job, your community, your family, people can feel when someone has some fresh life, right? Better way of putting that. People can tell when you're on your way up. And when you're that person at a job, at a family, in a community, whatever community it may be, whether it be the hip-hop community or it be a spiritual community, tattoo community, barber community, whenever you're on your way up, that world can feel that. And you're going to have a lot of invitations to go to events, to travel to different cities, to speak here, to do that. So understand when God decides it's your time, my experience with that, everyone can feel it, and it just rushes you. This happened to me over Instagram just a year ago. I mean, my account, you guys know, I had like 2,000 or 3,000 followers on Instagram, and I did a couple of reels, and what's interesting about that, I did these reels because I had a sore throat. I had one of those summer colds. This is a true story. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I had a sore throat. This is how my account blew up. And I said, you know what, I'm going to post some reels since I can't do the longer videos I normally do on TikTok and YouTube. Because TikTok, YouTube, my videos normally 10 minutes, 20 minutes, sometimes a half an hour, right? So I said, okay, I still want to do my work. My voice is not going to allow me to do my longer content. Let me upload some 90-second reels on Instagram. It gives me something to do for the week, right? Why did I do that? I did that, boy, and that account just started growing I'm talking like wildflower. I was like, whoa. And right now, it's going up. And so why do I say that? I say that to say I've experienced this. When you get that break, and what that wasn't a coincidence. I give glory to God. God opened the door for me. That was the bottom line. I mean, people wonder what happened. It was God. Period. I was obedient, and God says, son, it's time. So when it's your time to level up in any capacity, job, community, online, offline, wherever, you're going to get pulled in a bunch of different directions. And I experienced for the last year, I've been getting pulled in a lot of different directions with consultation calls and speaking, doing podcasts, different things. And all of that work is based on what you have been doing for the last 5 years. See, the moment comes from a movement. You get your moment because you've been working. So let me encourage about 10 of y'all right now. You've been working. You say, big bro, I'm not getting recognized. Your time coming. And when it happens, it's going to be a bunch of people all at once. I'm telling you, that's how it works. It's going to happen fast. Breakthrough, I'm going to keep saying this, is suddenly, unexpectedly, and out of nowhere. So that's why you have to stay ready, because you never know when you get that break. That's why you can't be around just wasting time, guys, because we don't know when the door opens. And if you're not ready, you miss it. And I'm going to be honest, I've missed some opportunities too. I was able to, jump on that one and just ride that wave. But there have been times in my life, I can be honest, where I missed some opportunities, not being aware, not really being obedient. I'm just be real with you, and missing that moment. But the good thing about the Most High is if you miss a moment, He'll give you another one. And so I've experienced both sides of this. When this happens, also, you have to be careful, because when there's that much attention on you, you know that some of it is bad. Okay, you know that some of it is bad. Some people have some bad motives. It's not for good. So when you start getting attention, you start getting opportunities, use, ready for this, discernment. Discern right from wrong. And when you misjudge people, this is what you do. You will end up connecting with the wrong people and pushing the right people right away from you. And we've all done that. You mess around with somebody that really is not really for you, the wrong person, and then you end up someone who's actually there as a support, as a connection, you misjudge them. So with the opportunity that comes your way, I'm smiling. Big bro got some work done on teeth yesterday, so I'm doing a little smiling. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, a little some slight, getting that where you take care of myself. My jaw's sore. I got some work done. So yeah. Anyway, you know, when that comes, those opportunities, you have to be discerning. That's what I'm trying to say. Because people will be there as opportunists. Because whenever there's opportunity, there's an opportunist there somewhere. Present, trying to capitalize off what you got going on. Scammers too, by the way. Bunch of them stuff. Be careful with those emails. Some people be scammers, trying to mess up what you got going on. So every opportunity. So you got to really use some wisdom between, okay, what is, and then again, okay, you got somebody who's a scammer, and then you have a legit account, and you think that's what they are, and they're not, and you end up missing opportunity. Almost missed opportunity that way. I think somebody wasn't legit. They messed me a couple times. Say, no, we're legit. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna tell you which one it was, but I almost missed one of my endorsements because you get so much nonsense in your emails that it's hard sometimes to discern who's actually thorough and what is legitimate. So the other danger with this is that people, when everyone's pulling on you, they can pull you apart. Listen to me carefully now. Listen to me carefully. This happens to a lot of known people. Listen, this happens to a lot of good-looking people. This happens to a lot of capable people. When you are good-looking, and not in particular order, or talented, or skilled, or available, or useful, people will run you to ground. That was Big Bro's problem. I ran into that problem in my 20s. I allowed, this is just me being honest, I allowed sometimes some of my superiors to overwork me. Right? That's a mistake I made. And they will overwork you and they won't pay you. So because you're smart, I'm telling you what I know, and you're able, people will use you. Okay? People will use you. So when you are a person that is gifted in any capacity, you have to be smart with how you share your life with people. Is this making sense? Whether that be, talking, or some of you who are working, you mechanics, you guys fix cars. People try to take advantage of you. Get stuff done free. You barbers, hairstylists, whoever you are. If you got something going on, there's somebody there that want it for free. Let's just keep it a buck. There are people sometimes come to me to be want something for free. I mean, okay, I'm online, but this is work, bro. I paid thousands of dollars learning this stuff. I don't know why people think you're going to just do stuff. People, because they see a ability I have, and because you have the ability, you should just give it for free. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. You ain't freaking no free haircut. You're not freaking no free tattoo. Come on, you're not freaking no free outfit. No free. You're not freaking no free nothing. That's not how the world works. So when this ability comes your way, there are people right there lurking, acting like, and I go through this, you owe them something. Somebody put in the comment section, I don't owe you nothing. Come on now, let me give it to you in a row. I don't owe you nothing, gang. My boy, sis. Because people be I'm telling y'all, man, people, boy, the amount of people who be acting like I owe them something. I don't owe you nothing, my boy. If you come and get in this value for free, accept this and keep it pushing, baby. I don't owe you nothing. And people do the same thing with barbers, hairstyles. I'm talking to you now. You're a speaker or you're a leader. You do counseling, whatever it is that you do. Some type of ability. People will take advantage of it and try to make you use that for free. And it's your responsibility as you grow to name your price. That's why people say that, by the way. Because if you don't name your price, people won't name it for you. Period. If you don't name your price, they won't give it to you. And sometimes you do yourself a disservice by not charging the right price. Because if I'm going to get some work done, if it's a certain price, I'm expecting it to be a good quality. And then when you come through and fall through, okay, I'm going to come back to you. See, you got to be careful how you do your business, is what I'm trying to say. This is about business now, right? Be careful how you take care of your business. No, what am I saying? Take care of your business. Whether that be classes, your online stuff you got going on, your job, however you're making your money. Be thorough. Period. Again, you're about to go through some big doors. And a lot of people are watching you and they want you to be a part of what they got going on. They see the life that's in you. They see the potential. They see the ability. They see the gift. They feel your energy. Right? People tell me sometimes, big bro, I be feeling energy coming from this video. You feel the energy. They feel your energy. And they want a part of that. And so you got to be wise with who you share your life with. That is essential. And that's not just about personal relationships. We're not talking about just a boyfriend, girlfriend. We're talking about life in general. You got to be careful who you do life with. When it comes to business, relationships, your spiritual work, all that. This is your life. So it's up to you. So, I ain't going to preach to you, but no big bro will give you the Bible real quick. Big bro will drop a verse in there. At least one. You did. The Bible says, to guard your heart with all diligence, from out of it proceeds the issues of life. You got to guard this. And you can't guard this if you let everybody in. Come on now. You cannot guard your heart if everybody is a part of your life. You can't. So part of guarding your life is kind of gatekeeping, okay, who you give information to, who you spend time with, how, especially when it comes to your business. You don't tell people how you make your money. Most people are not. They're going to feel some type of way. I'm telling you what I know. You got to be private about that type of stuff. Don't be bragging about how many clients you got. They're not going to be happy for you. They might, maybe a few of them might be, but most of them won't. Keep your client list to yourself. Don't tell them about your business. Let them think you ain't got it. Let them think you got 10 clients where you got 50. Let them think you got 50 clients where you got 100. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. You got to sometimes play dumb. And that's how you can go for it. And it's not really playing dumb, but you're really being smart, and you keep people out of your business. So a part of guarding your heart is keeping people out of your business. All right, this is business advice today. To add to this, as we kind of wrap this talk up, don't allow yourself to be so paranoid, the other side of this, because it's two sides of the coin. Again, I've already kind of touched on this, but I'm going to kind of touch on it a little bit more now as I close this. Don't overanalyze everybody too. That's the other extreme. Some of y'all overanalyze everybody and you end up offending people. That's why I said in this talk to use discernment. You got to be careful because you don't want to offend the wrong people, because I know about life, the way things work. You offend the wrong people, that door will never open again for you. That's just the way it works. That's the way the game of life, as Tupac said, life is a game. That's the way the game of life works. If you offend the wrong people, it's over with that door. You might find another one, but that one is closed. And you blew it. And if we're honest, we all have blown some opportunities. If we could be real, okay? If you didn't, you're saying you're perfect. I don't think none of us are perfect. I can be honest. I've blown some opportunities. I've taken advantage of some, but I've also blown some. That's part of life, part of growth, part of maturing as a man or a woman, right? We've all done that. But what I'm telling you, you don't want to miss opportunities by overanalyzing someone who's really there trying to help you. In other words, you got to be smart enough to realize somebody's actually there trying to help you. Discern that. And when you feel that in your mind and your spirit, your gut telling you this person means well by you, listen to that. Because often your gut feeling is your spirit talking. That's your spirit, and your spirit communicates with God. So God is talking to your spirit, and your spirit communicates to your mind. Just broke that down real quick. That's how that works. God talks to your spirit, gut, and your gut spirit communicates to the mind. People are spirit, soul, the mind, body. That's what we are. Spirit. That's why you had that gut feeling. I feel like even as I talk, I feel it right there. That's my spirit. It's in there somewhere. Spirit, soul or mind, body. So God, the Most High, talks to your spirit, and your spirit tells your mind. And this is how we discern. And the spirit can't tell the mind nothing that's not there if there's a disconnect. That's another subject on itself. Now we're talking about chakras. Now we're talking about conscious. Now we're talking about, we never go there. That's another talk. You know what I mean? We never go down that path. That's another 15-minute video. We have to tap in for another one. You dig? So I'm going to close. I've said enough for this particular video. Thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.